Hey guys, good evening and welcome to another video. So basically today's video is a little bit different from the kind of video I've been making. Today I just want to inspire somebody out there with my story. I want to share with you guys how I started and how I got to where I am, because I believe that there are many people that are passing through what I passed through, and my story might inspire them to believe in themselves. So, without wasting time, let's dive right into the video. My dad is my biggest motivation. My inspiration comes from him. In fact, I would say that he is my role model because I've always looked up to him. Let me tell you the reason why I said that. When I was in primary school, I was not that very intelligent person. Let me use the word in quotes. Not that I was not intelligent, but I will tell you why I said I'm not that intelligent. In the sense that I'm this kind of kid that I don't open my books until a day to the examination. I believe some people are born to be naturally intelligent. I don't believe that I'm one of those people. So I only open my textbook to read 24 hours before my exam. That's how I've been doing it, and it has not really been helping me. And I remember once my dad called us. Initially, my dad was shouting, like, why you not studying your book? You're always playing football. After playing football, you'll be tired and you come back home and you'll be sleeping. You don't read. He was angry like every normal father would do out of love. Then a point came, he had to change his strategy. He didn't shout anymore. I remember that evening he called me into the living room and he sat me down and he said, my son, I want to talk to you. He said, do you know that there is nobody that is born a genius? Do you know that there are nobody that is greater than the other? It's how you are able to develop yourself. That is what will determine your greatness. I was very keen to know what he has to say because this is the first time he's actually sat me down to talk to me. He said, he went further to say that no teacher will set an examination on what he has not taught you. That every examination set by every teacher is what you've been taught in school. He said there were no two. He said nobody have two heads. Everybody are born with one head. So what does that mean? He said it is our responsibility to develop our brain. Nobody is born a genius. So that really contradicted the notion I already had that some people are born to be naturally intelligent. I was really keen. While he was talking, I didn't say anything. I was just paying attention. I was like, this is interesting. He said, if you can just sit down and read what you are being taught in school, he said you will come out as one of the best students. And Lim, you know me, your boy like taking challenges. So I asked myself at that very point and moment, I started resolving in my mind. I say, is it true that if I sit down and study, I'll be among those best students? I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. But I didn't tell him. This was where my story started. Then, all of a sudden, I started studying. I stopped playing football. Not that I stopped completely, but I reduced the rate I was playing football. And I started committing myself to studies. I started reading and studying many months before examination. And guess what? When the examination came, I killed it. I nailed it. And I was among the best students for that year. And that continued until I finished high school. Then I entered into the university and I started studying engineering, specifically computer engineering in Igbenedion University, which I did for 5 years. I was able to navigate through the system and I still came out as one of the best graduating students. After my graduation, I went for my NYSC and that was 2011. and I proceeded for my master's degree in the University of Benin. And I aced my master's degree as well, and that was it. You see, that boy that was not intelligent, with one word from my mentor, my dad, I was able to harness that power that was inside me I never knew by committing myself to studies, and I came out as one of the best graduating students. But that is not all, because coming out as one of the best graduating students is not everything about life. So now, after my graduation, it's now time for me to integrate into the system. It's time for me to start working and earning, so that those money we spent in the university will not be wasted. I need to work with my degree. This was where my challenge started from, because I was thinking, since I have a master's degree, I came out with second class upper division in the university, I came out with distinction in the University of Benin. I was thinking maybe when I come out, I will just, I'll just get a job based on my qualification. But my dear, life is not always like that. But guess what? If someone give you a lemon, what do? You turn it into a lemonade. So when I was trying to integrate into the system was not going the way I wanted. My dad used all his connection to try to connect me to his friends, to work with them, but it all came out with empty promises. I will see what I can do. Give me your CV. We will drop CV, we will not hear from them. I was really frustrated. I said, I can't end my life like this. I'm intelligent, I have what it takes, but what is happening to me? Why am I not getting a job? Then, fortunately, I was able to get a job in the National Assembly, all thanks to my dad. And I was working as a legislative aide under Senator Pius Eweredo. Though he's late now, he died in office, but I was his personal assistant. I worked with him all through his time in office. He was one of the nicest man I ever met, and I can never forget him. I travel with him, I do everything with him. He was very generous. So I thought at least I've started working, and something can come out of my life. And guess what? When he was about to recommend me to a job in the Ministry of Electricity, that was when he died in office. What a calamity. When it's almost near my breakthrough, something always come up. Then when he died in office, definitely they are going to take, or they are going to nominate another senator to take his office. When the senator came, I was not among the 8 that were selected. It means that I was unemployed again.